This is a video by Richpin. Today we're reassembling a motorcycle Keihin PWK carburetor. First piece we're going to put back on is the choke and plunger assembly. Goes right in here. There is a 14mm hex right here. Now don't over tighten it. Grab really close to the wrench. That's all it takes. Next will be the air screw. Goes right in here by the fuel inlet. Has a spring on it. You'll need a small screwdriver for this. Flat bladed screwdriver. Now hopefully before you disassembled it, you remembered how many turns out the screw was. If not, screw it all the way to the bottoms like this and turn it out 1.5 turns. Just like that. That will be good to start. Next we can assemble our main jet. Right there. Goes right in there. Now that's a 6mm hex on there. I've got a nut driver here, so you don't have to exert too much force on it. Right next to that is the pilot jet. You'll need that same small screwdriver that you used for the air screw. Next we can install our float and needle assembly. Right like that, and of course the assembly is held on by a small pin that will go through the stanchions here, through the pivot of the float, all the way to the other side, and it should be flush on both sides of the stanchion here. And of course make sure that the wire right here, the needle, is on the tang of the float. Next we can put our float bowl on. Now look for the 2 raised pieces on the bowl, locating bosses. They will go into the body of the carb that has the 2 larger holes. Now on the vent tube here, the vent tube will go into the carburetor right in this area right here. So feed that in first. It will go in like so. And then of course you have your mounting screws. I'm using a small screwdriver here. I believe it's a number 2 Phillips, but I'm not sure. Okay, here we go. Get it all together. Now once you mount your carburetor back on the motorcycle, I would recommend that you check the float level. Now they make a special float level gauge for that. I've made my own right here. It's pretty low tech, but it works. It's a piece of 7/8 dowel with a metal line, a little hose. I took a 5/16 drill bit, counterbored the hole there to clear the main jet. And the way that you would use that is you would remove the bottom plug here, and you would hold this in place with your hand. Bring the line up like so. Now turn on the fuel, and of course the fuel will flow up this line, and then it will stop, and right where it stops is the float level. Normally it's right where the bowl meets the body, right here, but check your manual to make sure. And that's how you check your float level. And that's all there is for reassembling the Keihin PWK carburetor.